Uh, Good morning. Hope everybody's good. I'm okay. I'm groggy. I just woke up and don't need to be showing my underoos. So, anyways, I just wanted to get a couple of things off my chest here. Oh man, why is he tired? Why is he tired? Well, the party never didn't stop. The Fourth of July party around here, so it kept going last night, strong all night. Multiple parties around here. Part of the problem is I have to work on the weekends. And most normal people that have regular 9 to 5 jobs are off on the weekends on Saturday and Sunday. So when I'm trying to rest so I can go to work and be productive and do my job, a lot of the people around here like to party hardy all night, you know? And then on top of that, if you haven't noticed yet or heard me yet say it, I am in a mostly Latin population, a Latin community, okay? And part of their culture is party, lots of party. Tell me I'm wrong. So between their culture, party all the time, and fireworks all the time, I don't get, sleep sometimes, especially on the weekends because of that. Okay, it's not part of my culture. You know, white people, I don't even think we have culture. If we do, it's probably back in the 50s, and that's hard to define really what our culture is, if we even have any. Um, People party, yeah, but like there's it's different, okay? Because Latin people, they're very family oriented, so they have large families, okay? Most of them do. Most of the people I'm surrounded by are family, large families. They have large families, a lot of people living in one house. Almost every one of these houses around here. And every one of these houses, every other house seems like they have a large party quite often. So it's party town, especially being a gated community. It's all bunched together, right? And it's like a culture thing, okay? And I'm not complaining about it. It's, it is what it is. It just affects my sleep. That's all I'm trying to say. It must be fun to have that kind of lifestyle, that kind of community and be a part and be able to be a part of it, which, I'm like the lone wolf around here, man. I'm always alone. I don't have anybody living with me. I'm the complete opposite of what their culture is, it seems like. And I get a little envious sometimes when I see them all having fun, especially over the weekends when I have to work and I'm trying to sleep, and everybody's having fun, carrying on, laughing, enjoying life. And even like on my days off, it ain't like that for me. Not anymore. And not has never been quite like that for me because I've never been a part of you know any culture like that. Because as far as I can remember, I've never had any culture. My culture was drugs and alcohol. Most of my life. Shit, half my life, more than half my life actually. That's a lot different than like Irish culture or Latin culture, whatever, African culture, whatever. Everybody's got their culture. It seems like a white American What is our culture? We don't have one. As far as I can think, I don't think we have culture. What is culture, anyways? Really, what is it? Dance, food, singing, partying, family, right? That's culture. Um, art, clothing, certain clothing, music. There's a lot of there's things that those are just like you know things that make up culture, right? So, I mean, I'm trying to think of what a white American, what our culture would be, and I can't think of anything. I can't really. Surfing? No, most people don't surf. Most people don't have vintage classic cars. Okay, that that's car culture. That's not any kind of race culture, right? I guess you can say lowriders are Latin car culture, but that doesn't make up culture, right? Or whatever. Comes a train, and Asians have their culture. They do, right? And it's a lot different than Latin culture because Asians don't party as much and they don't make as much noise. Okay, Black culture, African culture is different. African would be different than like American Black culture, right? What is American Black culture? It's almost sort of like it's kind of like Latin, but not quite. I guess if you think about it, they do have like donks. The lowrider, they call them donks. They're like but they're kind of like '80s cars. They're like G body cars. They're lowered. They're kind of like Latin lowrider kind of cars, right? And they kind of got the I don't know gangster kind of look. I don't know. I always wondered about culture, but what I'm trying to say is Latin people around here they have a clear culture, and I can see they a lot of them identify with that. Okay, a lot of them they do identify with their culture, and they always say it too. It's my culture, right? They use their culture sometimes to act like idiots. I guess some people kind of ruin it a little bit, using that as an excuse to be disrespectful to communities and use some of their stuff to disrupt. I guess some of those aspects get abused and is bad for their culture, in my opinion. There's there's culture that can be um, respectful to the community, and then there's people that use the culture as an excuse to be disruptive and uh, disrespectful to the neighbors, especially ones that don't have culture and they don't understand, all of it. I understand a lot of it because I've been around it most of my life. So I'm not just talking out my ass here. I've been around it most of my life and I see it and hear it, feel it. I don't have a problem with anybody, but I do have a problem with people that take their culture too far, okay, and try to cram it down other people's throats or use their culture as an excuse to act like a fool, okay? I have a problem with that. And I wish people would I got up early today, but I don't want anybody thinking I'm a racist or nothing. I'm not. I'm not. Most of my girlfriends were Latin, were Mexicans, okay? I'm not racist. I love Mexican people. I just don't like it when, you know, they act like disrespectful, okay? I don't like that. And I'm sure a lot of people know what I'm talking about. I'm not picking on anybody here either. I'm just saying I happen to be in a very heavily cultured area, okay? And I couldn't get no sleep last night because it's party town. When I bought this place from my mom, I lived with my mom here for a few years before I even bought this place. And I knew that it was like this before I even bought this place. But the last 2 years, it's been getting worse, especially the fireworks. Okay, it's been getting worse. It's been getting louder around here. A lot more disrespectful things going on around here. They got cars constantly right here, doing donuts. People sitting around over here drinking beer, getting drunk and loud, doing donuts, kind of like uh, streetcar takeover time, party time, right? Right there. Leaving their trash behind, tagging up all the walls with graffiti around here. You know, there's aspects of culture that I don't like, and that's part of it. Those kind of activities, okay? I don't like that, and I'm sure even other people that live around here that are part of the culture, I'm sure they don't like that part of the culture either. So the point I'm trying to make here is if this shit continues to get worse and disrespectful as a community, I will fucking sell this place and move because it's almost to the point where it's ridiculous. Okay, it's it's ridiculous. It's not almost to the point. It's ridiculous. It's been ridiculous for almost a couple of years now, but the whole firework uptick in the firework thing lately is just really it's getting under my skin because last night a few assholes around here wanted to light gosh damn fucking bombs off at least two or three every 15 minutes until the wee hours of the morning, okay? I'm sitting there in my own bedroom trying to sleep with earplugs in, and I can still hear the fuckers, man. And that's why I'm kind of cranky this morning. It's getting under my nerves, okay? It's getting under my nerves, under my skin, on my nerves. And it's easy for people to look from the outside at me and maybe think I'm a racist, but I'm not, okay? If you lived here and you're in my shoes, you would know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? And you probably wouldn't blame me for feeling like this right now, because I'm kind of groggy. I'm a little cranky. I'm a little pissed because assholes, okay? But I need to get this out because I'm not gonna bottle this shit up. I don't want to take it out on anybody out there. I don't want to get myself into any kind of trouble, because I don't want to build up and end up exploding, okay? Because when I get pissed and I get to a point and I get to that point, it gets scary. I get scary. Okay, I scare myself just because I get so pissed. And I don't like getting that pissed over just bullshit. So I feel better now. I got some of it out. I just laid there most of the night, off and on. I kept getting woke up, explosions every 15 minutes. Like it's like they time it out, okay, on purpose to be disruptive to the community, to the neighborhood. Okay, it's like these assholes. Okay, 15 minutes, go light it off consistently. Okay, and I'm laying there. I got earplugs. I can still hear people carrying on outside around me, like partying and shit, being loud. People come in from outside of the gated community I live in. They come here and they get loud and they leave, they act like a fool. And then whenever the sun comes up and the party's over, they fucking leave. Okay, or they get to crash or whatever. I know I'm complaining, and it makes me feel like the old guy, the angry old man that everybody hates. It makes me kind of feel like that sometimes, but I'm not that guy. I just can only handle so much. And if I can't figure out how to deal with this and it keeps getting worse, I'm gonna have no choice but just to sell this fucking place and pack my bags because I can't handle it, man. It's not my culture around here. If this is the way it is, if this is how their culture is, they can have it because I don't want nothing to do with it. It's bullshit. And if that was my culture, I'd be ditching that shit because it's not fucking fun to me. It wouldn't be fun to me if I was exposed to that kind of culture. If I had to live in a house where they're partying all the time, all doing all this stuff, I would not want to be there either. Okay, family or not. I wasn't raised that way. Shit. I was raised to respect my community and not be disruptive and stuff like that. And if someone was being disruptive, we confronted them. But that doesn't happen around here. Nobody does anything. It's accepted. I'm having a hard time with it, accepting it, really, because it's just very disruptive to me. And just the whole firework thing has just got me on edge because it never used to be this bad. I'm telling you, it really has picked up, especially this last year. You know, when New Year's came around and and this just Fourth of July was just over the top, really. I know I'm still complaining about it, but you know what? It's still affecting me. It's still the Fourth of July here. It's been like this for 4 days. It's fucking ridiculous. And yeah, of course, when the sun comes up, most of the day when people are awake, they don't do it. It's quiet, and once it gets time for sleep time, that's when the fireworks start. Every 15 minutes, people start getting loud. People start doing burnouts and raising hell with their cars. It's like, what the fuck, man? Do all that shit daytime when everybody's awake, right? No, you know, part of it is because I have to work on the weekends and I have to sleep in the nighttime on the weekends. That's party time here around here. So it's hard, man. It's just hard on me. It's a very complainy video, but I need to get this out off my chest. Okay, sorry, but I got it. Some people got to work. I got to get ready for work, and it is what it is. I need to vent. So thank you for listening to me. Hopefully I didn't offend anybody. I'm not trying to. I just need to explain myself, and that's the best way I can do it. Nothing against anybody, any race, but I'm just calling shit how I see it, and I'm not going to bottle it up because I don't want to explode. So y'all have a fantastic day. We'll catch you later.